Call to order the regular meeting of Ascension Parish Council, May 4th, 2017. Would you please stand for the invocation and the pledge? Also, we are treated tonight, Mr. James Lyndon Hall will play a patriotic tune after the pledge. And Mr. McConnell, would you lead us in the prayer, please?
Yes, sir, I will. Our Father in heaven, we thank you for the freedom and the ability that we have to gather here today. Please give us the wisdom, the guidance that we need. Put your hand on our shoulders as we do the work of your people, and hopefully we can do it in your name. Father, we thank you for this life-giving rain that you have given us, and that it's plenty. Thank you very much. And now we thank you for the sunshine as well that you are blessing us with as well. All of those people, Father, who are not back in their homes, who are still struggling from the effects of the flood earlier, a few months back, please, Lord, guide them, help them, give them comfort, give them peace, get them back into their homes soon. And as always, we ask you to look after our brothers and sisters in uniform, whether they be here at home or in faraway lands. If they are in uniform protecting us in our way of life, we ask that you protect them and bring them home safely and soon to their families. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, James.
You're on. I'm on. Please tell them what you're playing.
Well, thank you. It's quite a pleasure to be here. I'm James Lyndon Hogg, and I'm going to play a couple of patriotic tunes. And to start off, I'm going to play Thomas Jefferson's favorite fiddle tune, Flowers of Edinburgh.
Quite a treat. Thank you. Roll call, Madam Secretary. We have Councilman Johnson and Councilman Satterley. Councilman Lawler. Thank you. There are no chairs additions. If you care to comment publicly on any item on the agenda, please come to the podium and fill out a card. And we have two presentations. One we've had a peek at, and one, I guess everybody knows her. Parish President.
Okay, I guess everybody knows today is D.D. Day. If you're in Donaldsonville, you know for sure. It started early this morning, and it will go into the night. And we're just so honored by having her here tonight, and some of our family with her. Whereas Sarah D.D. Breaux was born in Donaldsonville in 1953 and graduated from Donaldsonville High in 1971. And whereas D.D. Breaux graduated from Southeast Louisiana University in 1976, went to work for the LSU Athletic Department, and in 1978 was named the first head coach of the LSU Lady Tigers gymnastics team. And whereas under D.D. Breaux's leadership, the LSU Lady Tigers gymnastics team has been to the NCAA championship 15 of the last 16 seasons. Quite an accomplishment by itself. Finished second in the nation for the last 2 years. And whereas D.D. Breaux has been elected to the USA Gymnastics Region 8 Hall of Fame and has been named SEC Coach of the Year 8 times, Central Regional Coach of the Year 9 times, National Coach of the Year finalist, and National Coach of the Year 2014 and 2017. And whereas entering her 40th season, you're too young for that, huh? As the mastermind of the LSU gymnastics program, D.D. Breaux is considered the Dean of Coaches at LSU, serving longer than any other coach in any sport, male or female. And whereas, if you ask her, D.D. would probably say her greatest accomplishments are her daughters Jewel and Sarah, and her grandchildren, Porter and Chase. Now, therefore, I, Kenny Matassa, President of Parish of Ascension, State of Louisiana, by virtue and authority vested in me, do hereby proclaim May 4th, 2017 as D.D. Breaux Day in Ascension Parish. And we applaud her success and for being a great ambassador for Donaldsonville, Ascension Parish, Louisiana, LSU, and the rest of the world. Thank you, D.D. We love you.
Thank you very much. Kenny's family, the Matassa family, has been just very dear in the hearts of the Breaux for our entire lives. I just can't say how much fun we've had today, and reflecting back on my life here in Donaldsonville and growing up in this incredible parish, in this incredible little town where the mighty Mississippi and Bayou Lafourche converge. This is such a wonderful place. It's in our hearts. It's ingrained in us. I know that we're all a part of where we grow up. We're all a part of our families, and we're all part of the people that have come in and out of our lives. But to be from Donaldsonville, my sister gave me a sweatshirt for Christmas last year that said, "I'm just a kid from Donaldsonville." And I just wish my daddy was here to enjoy this day. He loved this town, and he loved the people here. So thank you so much. And I just, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate it. And I had the privilege of talking in every single school today. The attention and the love and how much the principals and the teachers care about what they're doing is reflected by the discipline that the kids demonstrated in the schools today. So please continue to do everything you can to make sure that our school kids get everything that they need to prosper and move forward. Thank you so much.
Everybody wants to be in this picture.
Get the gang in here. If y'all miss a picture, Martin can get the picture too.
No, you didn't break anything.
Don't worry about it.
Do they do that at home?
I'm my family's crier too.
Who's tired? Thank you.
Thank you so much. Nice to meet you.
I said, well, Coach, I have to tell you, I'm getting a whole day in Don's
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Good. That's a nice place. Well, great. You did very good. That's the lady that recommended Dee Dee Broke be hired.
Really?
Just told me that. Now for the gentleman that played that fine music a few minutes ago, which is probably the finest music I ever heard over here. Whereas James Lennon Hogg was born on July 2nd, 2000, to Jim Hogg and Linda Brown Hogg, and is a lifelong resident of Ascension Parish, with roots going back to his great-grandfather, Colonel Thompson H. Brown, an early settler of Hope Villa in Ascension, and whereas James Lyndon Hogg in 2013 became the youngest performer ever to perform at the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Festival, and whereas James Lyndon Hogg is a Louisiana State champion of the National History Day contest and competed in the National History competition in 2012. And whereas James Lyndon Hogg plays a variety of musical instruments, including Scottish bagpipes, fiddle, banjo, piano, accordion, military fiddle, Irish, penny whistle, mandolin, harmonica, and cello. Wow. Sings and acts in historical programs, and whereas James Lyndon Hogg was named ambassador to Chef John Foster's Dinner of the Century ceremonials in 200th anniversary of the Battle of New Orleans. And whereas James Lyndon Hogg was named Louisiana State Fiddle grand champion in 2015. And whereas James Linden Hogg has recorded 2 CDs of his music and currently is recording a 3rd CD, College Fund Number 2. Sounds real good. Whereas James Linden Hogg has accomplished all this and much more in just 16 short years. Now, therefore, I, Kenny Matassa, President of Parish of Ascension, State of Louisiana, authorized, vested in me to hereby proclaim July 2nd, 2017, his 17th birthday, as James Linden Hogg Day in Ascension Parish, and do hereby applaud him for his success and for being a great ambassador for Ascension Parish and the rest of the world. Are we invited to the party? Thank you.
Well, definitely. I just would like to say how thankful I am and humbled I am by this quite esteemed honor, which I must say, right before me, I mean, just 40 years of more credential for such an award. But I want to thank you, and this inspires me also to do more for Ascension and do more for Louisiana, because I'm also a history buff. And we were just driving around Donaldsonville, and there's just packed full of rich Louisiana history here. And so, thank you all again, and it was a pleasure for me and to come here. And thank you, Mr. Kinney, as well.
Thank you. Let's go take a picture.
I think I got all of you.
Looking good. Thank you.
Okay, item number 6, Parish President's Report.
I don't have anything on the report other than I hope, I learned for sure yesterday that the 42 project was bidded out on April the 12th, and on May the 12th, it's coming in. And I told the guy with DOTD, are you sure? And he said, it is against the law to bid a project out without the money. He don't know where they found the $2 million in April, but they did. So thank God for that. The discharge project going to the river is it's got a couple weeks left, and then we're going to start hopefully bid out that sewer project in that area. So that's all I got tonight. Thank you.
Thank you.
Real quick. Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Lambert.
On Highway 42, are we making the tie-ins now to the sewer we have, or?
The tie-ins will be finished by the 28th, I want to say, of this month. Now, we looking and we checking for infiltration And Bill was at that meeting, and we heard about a lot of infiltration. So I got to get with the company to make sure we retest to see that we don't have any breakage. They have several contractors. That's the problem.
Okay.
Okay.
Any other questions? Councilman Cagnolati.
They're starting Edenborn Connector, isn't that next week?
Monday. I'm sorry about that. I forgot about that one. Starting Monday, got a great contractor. We had a meeting. Any problems and this and that. Ricky Diorman was there with his crew, and we assured them any problems. Don't wait till the next day. Call that day. And so he knows where we at, and he's ready to rock and roll, and he wants to get out early. And if the weather permitting, he will have it for the balloon fest. He told us. So good. Thank you.
Any other questions? Thank you, President Matas. Item number 7, the consent agenda. We have adoption of the April 20th, 2017 regular council meeting minutes. Motion by Councilman Kluot, second by Councilwoman Casso. Any discussion, any opposition? Motion carried. General business, item number 8, approval of a cooperative endeavor agreement between the Parish of Ascension and Managed Meals, LLC, to promote economic development in the food service industry in Ascension Parish. And Mr. Cody Martin is listed here.
Sitting info here tonight, he's out on vacation. Seeking approval tonight of the cooperative endeavor agreement between the Parish of Ascension and Managed Meals, LLC. It deals with use of the kitchen at Lamar Dixon Expo Center, and was told to make note to you guys by O'Neill that this is part 1 of a 2-part agreement. There's also going to be a sponsorship agreement between Managed Meals and Lamar Dixon Expo Center, which falls under, we have a special statute under state law regarding corporate sponsorships at Lamar Dixon Expo Center. So moved.
I have a motion by Councilman Todd Lambert and a second. We have a question by Councilman Kluot.
Yeah, Cody, terms, the length of the contract, that's going to be
It's 1 year.
1 year?
I think it was 1 year and then renewable by the council for additional 1 year after that.
But it's 3, I think it's 3 years.
3 years?
No, I think it's 3 years, I'm sorry.
I'll find it for you real quick. It was in here.
3 1-year terms.
3 1-year terms, and it had a 90-day
Automatic
cancellation
renewal,
clause.
90 days notice prior to termination by late party.
Thank you.
I had, does anybody else have? I had, and we talked about this earlier, Cody, but the requirements that the parish, they have some requirements under the contract that was, I don't know where I saw it now, toward the end, but I wanted to be assured, item number 10, paragraph 10, sorry, responsibilities of Ascension Parish, and it's, no, that was maintenance of the building, but there was.
Item 8.1, which was
8,
this,
yeah, there you go.
permits with Louisiana Department of Health and Hospitals.
Right.
And just made it known to Chairman Dawson that those contracts are already in place. We've been using this kitchen for the same purposes. Actually, Voodoo Barbecue was under the same contract and removed themselves, so this is a new fill-in for Voodoo Barbecue. So nothing that needs to be done. All of those things are in place and ready to go. So those obligations on behalf of the parish are already met.
Thank you. Any further discussion, any further questions? Any opposition? Motion is adopted. And we have item number 9, introduction of ordinances, and introduction of ordinance to declare surplus and authorize the sale and or transfer of miscellaneous movable equipment. Attorney Martin.
Just need a motion to set this public hearing at the next meeting.
Motion by Councilman Todd Lambert, second by Councilman Cagnolati. Any discussion? Any opposition? Ordinance is introduced. Item number 10. Any further business before the council? Item number 10.
Before we go to item number 10, if you'd allow me, I'd just like, on behalf of the council, to wish a happy anniversary to Councilman Dempsey Lambert and his beautiful bride.
Thank you so much.
What's been
Appreciate
3 or 4 years or what?
Add a few 8s to that.
I hope y'all have a beautiful rest of the evening.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Motion to adjourn. Mr.
Motion to adjourn, Councilman Cagnalotti. Any opposition? Thank you.